Hello there internet citizens, welcome to the Gear Slob channel, and today we are going to have a look at some inexpensive accessories that you can get to enhance your videoing photography experience, and plus I'm going to throw in a couple of bonus little gadgets that I've picked up for the Mavic Pro. So let's get into it. First thing we're taking a look at is this. It's the Manfrotto Mini Pixie, a little mini tripod that you can take anywhere and also works as a handle. Now this particular one is ideal for using if you have a compact camera or a DSLR, and if you get one of these little attachments with it. This I got I think for about $5 on eBay. You can get a Manfrotto branded one. You can use it as a tripod for your mobile phone. If you have a DSLR, don't worry, because it has a bigger brother, which is this one here, which is the Manfrotto Pixie Evo. These legs have buttons and they can fold out. And you can also extend the legs out. There's a button here that slides across, and that slides out flat. And that's so big it won't even fit on the shelf here. So there you go, there's a couple of mini tripods there, depending on what you're using. That one for your DSLR, the smaller one for your compact or mirrorless camera, or your mobile with that little attachment there. Now they are both well under $100. All these prices I'm going to quote here are Australian dollars, so if you're buying in US dollars, well, you're lucky, because it'll probably be a lot cheaper. Now this one I think I paid $50 for. I think it was about $5 for the little adapter, mobile adapter on eBay, and this one I paid $59.95 for. Now if your camera has an input for a microphone, you need to get one of these. This is the Rode Video Micro. There's no worries about having a switch to turn on. As soon as you plug it in, you're recording audio, and I like it so much I've actually bought two of them. This one here, and I've got the other one on the camera, and that's recording the audio that you're hearing now. And on to the next thing. It's not the G3X, but this is part of it. This is a little anchor for the Peak Design wrist cuff strap. That's the box it came in there. Now with this pack you get these two little anchors that you can attach onto the loop onto your camera, and then you get this wrist cuff here. And that simply slides and locks onto your camera. You then pop your wrist through there. I'm not left-handed, but it's just to demonstrate. Now personally I don't like wearing neck straps. I don't particularly like wearing the neck straps that come with cameras. I just don't like stuff around my neck. So having this and just being able to take that off and switching it between cameras, that's a real bonus, and I think this cost me about $35. You can also, if these anchor points wear out, you can purchase those separately as well. Next thing is this very crappy but very useful intervalometer. Now this thing is so cheap it doesn't even have an on or off switch. I find that if I want to turn it off, I just have to take one of the batteries out. But if you like doing time lapses, or you just want to use a remote control, this thing, you can plug it in and set it up for different amount of shots, different intervals. There's a few video tutorials on how to use these on YouTube. Yes, if you're into your time lapses, one of these is definitely a must, and I think that was about $20 on eBay. You can probably pick them up for cheaper than that. When you buy a camera, one thing that's really handy to have more of is battery power. And you can pick up batteries very cheaply on eBay. I think these are about $20–25 each. That's one for the Canon G3X, these two for the 80D, and they're about a third of the price of the Canon branded ones. Granted, they don't last as long as the Canon branded ones, but still you can charge your depleted batteries up, throw those ones in there, and that just gives you just a lot more life. And here's a couple of bonus items that pertain to the DJI Mavic Pro drone. cases. That's a case for the drone itself. And it's molded to insert there, so your drone fits very nice and snugly. It's a rigid style case. It's just to give your drone there a bit of protection, plus also the remote as well. And it's molded there so the remote and the drone fit in there quite snugly. And that cost me, I believe, on eBay $22. Well worth it if you've got a Mavic Pro. Now, one other thing that is good to get if you have a drone is filters. Now, this is a set of Polar Pro filters. I've actually got the ND16 on the Mavic, so it's kind of an odd looking one there, which is an ND32, a polarized one. There's also an ND8 and a circular polarizer. Now, if you fly your drone and you live anywhere remotely sunny, then these are definitely worth getting, so your footage doesn't look all blown out and overexposed. It's like putting a pair of sunglasses on your drone camera, and they make a huge difference. Well, if you've made it this far, thanks a lot for watching. I hope there was something useful in there for you, either in their camera, photography, videography thing that was useful, just a cheap little accessory that you can go and grab, just make life a little bit easier for you. Or if you've got a drone, a couple of those other things that I looked at. But if you have made it this far, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next one.